Hello and welcome to Healers Enlightened Network. We are so honored and blessed tonight by Jessica Zavelis to talk to us about the AO scanner, this amazing device that is revolutionary and should be in every single home. Everybody needs one of these. So, if we could start this like we start all good things in life, let's have a little prayer. If we could bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for gracing us tonight and being here with us. And we thank you for allowing Jess and Barb and Jeff and whomever's on the phone to be here with us. And we ask that you bless everyone that will watch the replay and that you come in divine guidance to show us all the way in which we will go. I thank you and bless you. Thank you. Everybody, I will turn this over to Jessica. Everybody, this is Jessica Zavelis. She is my upline for the AO scanner, and she is the know-all of this little machine. I'm not sharing, Jess. I'm pushing the wrong button here. And I've got it ready. It is ready.
Perfect. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I have been a quantum living advocate since February this year. I've been a quantum healer and certified in the emotion code and body code. I've been a practitioner since 2019. I love helping others any way that I can, either lowering their pain, helping with emotional trauma, helping clear emotions, or helping physical parts of the body. And since my husband and I, he's also a practitioner, Emmanuel Zabios, since we've added this device into our practice, it is helping so many more clients. They're getting quicker results, and we just love the combination of using them hand in hand. So I am going to share my screen real quick. Okay, can everyone see this okay? Perfect. Okay, so let's first just talk for a second about what is the AO scan. It is a biofeedback device. It is a frequency generating device. It's a great educational tool for you to check your body at any time of the day. It restores balance in the body, mind, and spirit. It is an affordable handheld device that you can scan, optimize, and harmonize your entire body. The original AO scan was a $38,000 machine that was used in holistic health practices all over the world for the past 12 years. The technology used in this machine is from Russia and German scientists who discovered in 1980 that 120,000 frequencies are needed in the human body for us to maintain an optimal state of health. So a really cool fact is it was primarily created and made to help keep astronauts alive in space. So let's say that an astronaut, isn't it? I know. I thought that was the coolest thing. So astronauts were up there, maybe they're having some anxiety, some fear, some depression, or they were having like problems inside their body. They can't just come back down, like quickly. So Solex, the AO scan, was sending frequencies up there to them to help with whatever was going on, and everyone had amazing results from it. So the past 20 years, it has been released now to the public. Before it was not released to us yet. So it's been kind of new the past 20 years it's been here. And the inventors of the AO scan were able to master and optimize this technology over the last decade for it to be transmitted between ultra fast processing cloud servers and a phone without losing any of the accuracy or the quality of the scans and harmonizing frequencies. So the technology used in this device it's called scalar waves, and it comes from the quantum field, and it's a complete safe form of wavelength frequencies and energy that does not have any electrical or magnetic components to it. A lot of people have been kind of worried about, because part of the scan is if we do it long distance, we will be calling you over the phone and you'll have to hold the phone up to your ear. Some people are kind of worried about it. You know, is this EMF waves going to be like affecting me? And it's completely free of all of that kind of stuff. We've been doing it on our newborn since he was born and never felt worried about it at all. The scalar waves were studied extensively by Nikola Tesla, and they are a lossless energy is what it's called, meaning it does not change, deteriorate, or alter when sent across long distance through any kind of material substance. So even through metal or time, it does not affect it whatsoever. They can carry any frequency that is programmed into them and be sent, like I said, anywhere in the universe instantaneously. So the second I hit that button of broadcast these frequencies, it's getting sent to whoever is in that profile. So it's very quick.
May I ask this?
Yeah.
When you do send them across the waves, because I have several, I send them across, do you turn it up or do you leave it low?
I leave it turned down, very, very low or off. It is when you're sending what's called the Cepheid frequencies. We'll talk about those in just a second, but when broadcasting those, that person does not need to listen to them or watch them while they're getting sent to them. It's coming from the quantum field through scalar waves. So just like we're talking through Wi-Fi signals, these are scalar waves that are, and Rife technology is also used in it. So that's how that works. Great question. With the AO scan, the ultimate goal, honestly, truly, is just for everyone to be able to have access to this amazing device and scan your bodies, know the status of your overall health and wellness at any time. It's actually saved me a couple times trips to the ER between me or my family. We were really concerned, like, are we having a heart attack or something going on? We just scan, optimize, and we're good. And we're confident that it's doing exactly what it should be doing. But the scans can be completed on anyone, like I said, anywhere in the world. So I'm doing these on people all over the world, and they are feeling the differences and things like that. But Albert Einstein, he was a genius, and he was absolutely correct when he said that future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. He also said that everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. There can be no other way. It's not philosophy, this is physics. So we are going to take a look into what each part of the AO scan can do. So first thing is the quick scan, and you're going to hear me say this a few times. This is my favorite part of the scan because there's so many favorites. But I know I start my day out this way with quick scan every day. It's just what I do. I can tell instantly if I forgot a morning, I can tell. There's something called a supplement library. This is where you can store the exact supplement or vitamin, homeopathic, essential oil, any kind of oils, crystals, vitamins, anything like that. You can store the exact frequency of it into your device, and then you just talk for 10 seconds and it will tell you the exact ones that you need that day. So we are all most of us are over supplementing our bodies with way too many vitamins and nutrients and things like that. So if mine does not pull up on my scan that I need it that day, I'm not taking them. So that's how much I trust this device, and I've seen amazing results. I just do what it said to do, and that's all. So,
and I am making a big mistake because I have programmed AM, afternoon, and PM herbs, and I run them.
That's okay. Just the only thing with that is either do it like there's the general one. There's one that's called general. Mm-hmm. That one will be anyone that you've ever put in there. It will detect it that way. So just choose the general one if you want just an overall, which one do I need out of every possible one I've put in here. And some come already programmed in. All your homeopathics, your detoxing, the energetics ones, those ones are already programmed into the device. So you don't need to add those ones at all.
Okay, beautiful. God bless you.
Yes. Like I was saying, it's a great jump start to your day. I love doing it. I have a lot more energy. I'm sleeping better at night.
Mhm.
It helps me kickstart me into like feeling my optimal best me version. So sometimes even if I wake up with a headache, neck pain, or sometimes I have a stomach ache, by the time that I'm done doing my quick scan and my inner voice, which we'll talk about in just a second, but the pain is honestly gone and I am back to feeling me again. So I love that.
That is
There
awesome.
is an aura builder. That one is great for energetically clearing. So clearing kind of anything negative that you've absorbed around you. And then it shields you entirely, completely. So shields you 100% and blocks any kind of negative things from coming into you. So I do that one daily as well. There is a daily boost. I do for sure 2 or 3, 4 or 5 a day. I love them. So they're 3-minute boosts. They will give you, there's some for, and if you want more energy, if you want more focus, if you're kind of wanting to relax more, if you're needing help grounding, that's an amazing one.
Mhm.
There's one for like neuroaerobics. So that one is amazing if anyone has any type of anxiety, depression, ADHD. It's just helping your left and right brains kind of like speak more
Oh,
properly together and helping. That's what that one does.
and that helps your brain to wind down then.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Because I thought, do I do this one or not? So I've never touched on that
Oh,
one.
I love it. I love that one. So
Can you
it's one of my
tell?
favorite.
You can tell.
Yes. It helps me with focus, concentration. Instantly after I do it, I'm just like ready for my work. I'm just ready to like get back in it.
Okay. And thank you for the high vibes thing. Yay. That makes a difference too.
Yes, good. And then it says here an evening wind down. That one's great to do right before you go to bed, just to kind of help you get into the bed nighttime routine. So it kind of just helps calm you down. Okay, supplement library. So just like I was mentioning earlier, you can capture the energetic signature of your supplements, essential oils, homeopathics, so many things, crystals even. We've been able to scan crystals and see which ones should we use that day. So you can do crystals, you can categorize and store the frequency. There is that quick scan identifies which supplement you need that resonates most with you at that moment. So like I was saying, I trust it completely. I use exactly what it says, and then I don't take my other ones that day.
I've never seen crystals on here.
You just put them on top, and you know how there's a clear or
For interesting.
imprint. You imprint them exactly.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
So, okay, inner voice. This is one of the most important parts of the AO scan. I've been to both of the Day of Discovery events that Solix has provided, and every time there's doctors, chiropractors, naturopaths, they all come to these events and they're all sharing stories of what's happening in their clinics. And pretty soon they're going to share them. They're going to put them all like on like a website so you can go and view them and read them. They're amazing. But it's really cool to hear how everyone is getting so many amazing benefits by just this inner voice. It is it's very, the frequencies of the machine is the same as a lie detector, the software. So the software is very similar to a lie detector, so it's pretty darn accurate. And it's scanning over 2,000 frequencies across 12 octaves in your voice, tone, pitch, and pattern. And then it's going to identify the emotional imbalances that create harmonizing music to balance your emotional state by using binaural frequency beats and other kind of frequencies like that. So what it does is it scans your voice, and it does like a little mini vital scan. And during that time, it'll tell you your 3 most overused, overworked emotions and how it's physically affecting different parts of your body. And then the most suppressed one. I love that it does the most suppressed one too, because that one's going to be the lowest one. You listen to them, their music, the music is just about 3 minutes long each song. And if you can do it back to back, you wear colored glasses while you do it. The glasses are medically graded optic light color therapy glasses. Some of you probably have heard of those before, but when you combine the two together, you're going to see amazing, quicker results that are going to last a lot longer.
It does. You know, I was doing mine without color glasses at first. And when you told me that, I started utilizing them, and wow, it's between night and day. Actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's an amazing part. You can even wear the glasses, and Solex has their own that they provide, but you can wear them up to 15 minutes a day, 15 to 20 minutes. Past that, it's not going to, it's just kind of, it's not helping you. You kind of hit your max that day. So you can wear them for 15 to 20 minutes, and then it's going to help different parts of things. So you'll see the colors that it's recommending. It will tell you, let me grab one real fast.
I have pictures. Really neat, guys.
These are what they look like. They're just colored glasses.
They look like
And and if you wear glasses, you can actually just, there's a magnet on here. So you just magnetically just stick them onto your glasses. And then that way it's not going to change your vision or anything like that. So, but they will recommend a certain color, just like the screen shows here. So this one's gold. It's going to help. This one's going to help with low self-esteem. It's going to give you more of that self-acceptance, more of a connection to your mom, a deeper sense of self-worth, willing to be nurtured in a healthy manner, things like that. And then on that inner voice, this is exactly the same report you're going to get. It's going to show you, but yours will be different, obviously. You'll have sub-emotions. This one is one that says self-confidence, self-esteem conflict, and unworthiness. And then under the potential causes, right here, you're going to see, it'll pull up if you have any kind of mold, virus, bacteria, fungus. It will show up on this part, or a brain spine issue going on. It will detect it there. And then underneath vitals, it will say some things that are a little bit low, somewhere that needs some kind of attention. And then it will show the imbalances on the body. So like this example of this body, it's affecting their digestion, endocrine system, and reproductive area. So everything you see on the screen, just by listening to that music, it's going to help. It has the frequency for everything emotionally to keep you leveled at homeostasis, and then the physical parts of your body that pulled up. Or if you're low in something, it's actually going to give you the frequency of vitamin D or C or whatever it is that you're a little bit low in. And that's just off that 10-second report or 10-second recording. You get 4 amazing reports just like this.
I think it's the coolest thing. I couldn't believe it when you did it the first time. I thought, no, this is
possible. I know, it's really, really cool. And then there's another section, it's called the vital scan. This one scans the energetic state of your body. It scans over 500 items. It identifies the energetic imbalances that are going on. It pulls up things such as if there's toxins, hormones, allergies, sensitivity. It checks your entire CBC level, cholesterol, all your vitamins, mold, virus, bacteria, and then you can optimize your entire body head to toe. And it actually is scanning a couple times and then it optimizes a couple of times to try and help get you from, if you anywhere red, it'll show you on your report. It's going to look just like this right here. You're going to see on the very far right side, that is going to be before any optimization was done. It gets just a baseline to see where you're at. And then any of those reds in the far right side, they're hoping turn to green. If there's a red and a red, there's just something blocked there. After 2 or 3 scans, it usually will force its way back over to help it turn back to green. If it stays red and red for about 3 or 4 scans, you can go get a second opinion by a doctor. You can see a naturopath. You can see a holistic practitioner, body code practitioner, and see if what's stuck there. Usually it's going to be some kind of a trapped emotion or ringing energy in your body that is making it so the calcium can't get fully into your body, or the iron, or whatever it may be. Maybe it's like a hormone. Maybe a hormone can't get corrected just by the frequency, so we need to remove whatever's kind of blocking it. And then it will optimize your body, get back into, hopefully back to green, keep you at homeostasis as much as possible. Okay, and then we're going to talk about the comprehensive scan now. This one is amazing. It's very similar to getting an X-ray done or a CT scan done. It will scan all of your physical components of your body, including the arteries, veins, nerves, organs, lymphatic system, chromosome, spine, vertebrae, muscles, reproductive system, glands, head to toe, and try and harmonize everything back to where it needs to be. You'll get a report head to toe of where things are at on a scale of 1 to 9. 5 is where you want to be. 5 is like right in the middle, perfect, balanced, in range. Sometimes we are a little bit too high or a little bit too low. Things can be, it'll tell you if we're chronic or acute also in these scans. So is there any questions about that so far?
This is an amazing, the comprehension scan is very amazing. And when you do it several times, I know you're just going to do it once a week, right?
This one you can do once or twice a week. Yep, and it's safe.
Okay, I was just doing it once, and I was checking as, the 3 as they went, and I was amazed at how much it shifted.
Yes, it is, again, one of my favorite parts. There is a body system one too now, and that's something that's so cool about this company, is it will show you exactly, it updates like every week. You'll get some kind of new update, new upgrade, something new is coming on. And usually it updates on its own. Something's going on though with yours. We need to,
obviously, yeah, that's okay.
Yes, we'll get that fixed though. But yeah, they should be when the company updates it, just overnight, it should just be. But I think if you turned it off and back on, I think that's how it's gonna.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, is because I don't ever turn it off.
Right. Yes. So let's see here. Okay, this is an example of a comprehensive report. So on the far right side is going to be this person's, we're checking, you can see the liver right there. So it shows the organ, it shows it's a female, her liver. On the very far right side, it's going to be her baseline to see where she was at. And then the left side is going to be after the optimization was done. So we're hoping, the only thing I look for is red and red. I don't want to see any reds and reds. So let's say that right lobe, the segment 3, that was a 9, we're hoping that one changes color, which it did. So that's perfect. Her body responded perfectly well to this scan here.
Now, just can it pull from when you're doing these, can it pull from another organ to optimize that organ if it needs to? Does that make sense? Did I ask that?
Yes, that's exactly what it's doing actually. So when we do the scan, we want to make sure we are hydrated completely. We want to make sure whoever we're scanning is completely hydrated fully, because it is actually pulling from different parts of this section. So if it is 5, so a perfect example is that second one there. So that second one, it was 5. And then it went down to 4. All that means is it was so high in range that it borrowed a little bit to help another one. And after that person drank some water, they would actually be back to green on that second one. So that's exactly what it's doing. Because yes, our body needs to pull from somewhere to help correct, another part of the body. So that's a great question.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Steffi section. This is another one of my favorites. I keep saying that. It is. It's the powerhouse of this device.
It is.
It uses scalar wave technology. You can imprint items, broadcast frequencies to anyone in the world. So you're going to see on the left side some different little things here. I'm going to talk about what each of them are. So the quantum reach, and you can also do playlists. So you can do a whole playlist of 10 and broadcast them all at the same time. So quantum reach, these are going to be your feel good ones. They're going to range from things like more abundance, more energy, creativity, focus, immune support, inner peace, memory focus, pain-free, sleep well, stress-free, weight control, things like that.
Mhm.
The next one is called quantum frequency. These are specific to diseases, illnesses, kind of more severe things that might be going on. It ranges from acne to allergies to arthritis. There's an aura builder. It can help with symptoms of autism, bad complexion of the skin, bladder infections, blood pressure, either too high or too low. It can help with that. Bronchitis, cancer, COVID, cold sores, colic, babies, some babies have colic. It helped our baby a ton with that one. Constipation, digestion, IBS, ears, all sorts of different things with ears, either ringing of the ears, dizziness, balance. Even if some people have some side effects from vaccinations that have been going around, we have frequencies to help counteract that and help them with. Some people have horrible dizziness, vertigo symptoms afterwards, or after COVID, lost your taste, lost the smell. We have frequencies that can help with all sorts of those things. There are 2,200 different ones. So I'm just going to be mentioning just a few here: headaches, thyroid, skin disorders, shock and trauma, PTSD, urinary issues, hair loss, thyroid issues, so many things like that. The next one, quantum affirmations. This one is going to be, I love this one. This one's great for mood things, anxiety. There's one for an accelerated learning to help, like if someone is having a hard time, like my oldest has a hard time in school with reading and writing. His grades within a year, just this year, he jumped like 2 grade levels because of it. So I am so grateful for this device. There's different things for addictions, ADHD, allergies, arthritis, diabetes. There's some for low libido, mastering stress, migraines, mood support, OCD, pain, perfect health, PMSing, prostate, relationship enhancement. That one's great for even relationship with parents, relationship with like your sister-in-law, anyone. That one's a great one to help with that. Stress, tension, success, weight, wealth, and so much more. There is one called the quantum flowers. This is, if anyone's familiar to Bach flower remedies, that is what this one is very similar to. So it can send things, you can imprint into that. And then quantum chakras, it can realign any of your chakras within seconds. So that one, I love doing that one at nighttime while I'm sleeping. Just kind of realign my chakras, do an aura builder, energetically clear and shield myself. That's one of my favorite ones to do at nighttime. There is the quantum homeopathics, and then the detoxing. That the last one is like a detoxing, kind of heavier things like that. You put these into sugar pellets. I'll just show you what they look like real quick. And if I'm going over on time, just let me know.
I just got my
okay
today.
Oh, yay. Every day I use these. So, oh yes, there it comes with a huge one. And then you just refill them.
So do we need
Say that again?
Do we need to have them protected or like down in the basement where they're nice and cool, or?
I wouldn't have them like in the sun or anywhere like that, but they are totally fine. Actually, they're okay once you clear them. So you know how there's that clear button where it's like that whole clearing of everything. Once you clear them, yes, keep them in a cooler place, keep them kind of away from any kind of electronics. But if you got this, I don't know if you got these ones. Did you get these ones?
I got those ones in the blue. I got the blue.
Okay. These ones, put them, once you clear them, imprint them, put them back in this little cute container. It is a EMF shielded box. So this now can be anywhere and it's fine. So once it's in this little container, it's safe.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Thank you. I hope I didn't.
Yes.
I hope I didn't throw that.
Yes. And I have a couple of lists of what they all do because there's a ton of them.
Oh,
And if you're not familiar with homeopathics, like I was not familiar with like what they all can help and what they can, what symptoms you want which one for. I have a whole list of printable things that you can print off to know which one do I need, which one should I send my client. But they're all sorts of different things like the detoxing ones can help with thyroid, bacteria, candida, chemicals, dental procedures, the Epstein-Barr virus, mono, eczema, insects, like an insect detox. Like if you've had any around you or bites, like if you get bit by like a mosquito bite, send yourself that one and it like clears up completely, instantly. Lyme. So I've helped someone with some severe Lyme before. Heavy metals, pesticide, mold, fungus, nicotine, psoriasis, radiation, sinus, trace minerals, ultimate emotions. That one's amazing to help you clear any kind of, if you're holding on to a lot of negative things or a lot of trauma, send yourself the ultimate emotions. That will just kind of help get rid of the old, welcome in the new, and also be attracting more positive things into your life. I love that one. Vaccination, detoxing, viruses, and so much more. So there's so many amazing ones here. You can, there's a couple of different options here. You can find a quantum living advocate who already has this device. They can do sessions on you. If anyone wants a free scan, just go ahead and email me at heal, HEAL, with Jess at gmail.com. And I would be able to help you out with this. And you can also, the other option is if you want to become a QLA, or if you want to get your own device, you can buy it. To buy it as a retail customer, it's $618. To become a preferred customer, there's no sign. I would recommend that one for sure. There's no extra fee to sign up, and it saves you about $125 or more. So do that option. Let me move this over here real fast. Okay, $495 for that one. There is, to become a quantum living advocate, you can, there's just right now it's actually a 50-cent fee. So it was $49. Right now going on, there's a special, it's 50 cents to have your own link to be able to, if you want to help others with this, you become an affiliate for the program, for the company, and you can help others that way. There is a monthly subscription for $149 to be able to access the quantum field, to be able to do these scans, and you can add as many people as you want to into that program. So, is there any questions?
Oh, well, Jess. I've always got questions for you. I always do. Let me get
Do
this.
you
off.
use your cell phone with this, or is it a separate device?
That's a separate device.
You can use your cell phone. You can put it onto your cell phone or an old cell phone that you don't use anymore, or you can get the AOScan device, and it looks just like this one.
Can you use it on pets?
Yes, there is a new entire PET scan. You can send frequencies to them. You can scan them head to toe and optimize them. And there's also like some stuff you sprinkle on their food that helps them. It helps protect them from any kind of like EMFs, things like that, EMF frequencies, but it also helps them digest their food and all that kind of stuff better too.
I have some stuff for you, Jeff, because I ordered a big box, and since Lucy passed away, I'm going to send those to you for your girls.
Oh,
Yes, and don't you have to have a pet collar, or is there another way to do it without a pet collar for the pets all around the world?
so you either need to have a pet collar. That one is, it helps with the EMF. They're wearing it and it helps prevent them from any kind of EMF and stuff like that. But if they have their own tag, if they have like a number somehow, some way, you can put their tag number as a tag. Let me pull it up real fast. Okay, on the pet, I don't know if you can, this might be glaring huge, but on the pet ID area, if they have their own collar and tag, then
Rabies tag.
some come with a number, like a number on their tag or something like that. You can use that number, or you can use the one from Solex, and you can actually just buy the tags. You don't have to buy the entire collar. So tags are like $10 to buy a tag.
Okay.
That's what I did for our little kitty. We already had a collar, and so I was like, I'll just get the tag, and we've just been sending her the frequencies that way.
Okay, okay. Barb? Let me unmute you here. Whoops,
Question.
please.
When you said it protects you from negative energies, would that include curses and evil spirits?
Okay, so before I had the AO scan, just to be honest and real with you guys, my husband and I, we do this for a living all the time. We are doing holistic work. We're helping practitioners all over the world. We kind of were getting attacked kind of often with entities and stuff like that.
I bet, because you guys are so
Yes.
out there. You're just so.
Yes, we have YouTube video, hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of YouTube videos. We're kind of out there. So yeah, we were getting attacked kind of a lot. Ever since we've had this device, this machine, we sent them to our house. So you can send the frequencies to your entire home to protect your house, or to just send them to yourself. And to answer the question, yes, it does help prevent them and clear that. So yes, it's a night and day difference for sure from a year ago when we didn't have this machine.
Thank you.
What would
Yeah.
which one would you utilize then? Just the grounding and shielding one is enough to thwart that and ground and shield your house? I mean, I do it intentionally anyway every day, but if there's another way.
So there are other ways. Maybe you guys have heard this, just saying shields up or pretending you kind of have like close your eyes, picture this bubble around you.
Mhm.
Honestly, it didn't work for me. I'm a full-blown empath. I absorb like a sponge, way too much stuff that I shouldn't be absorbing. I'd have holes like in my aura and stuff like that. And so just there's a few different places you can find it, but in the Cephi, in the quantum reach, I would do the energetic clearing and shielding. So clear first, clear the gunk out away, and then shield just to protect yourself. And aura builder is great too. That one's a great one to make sure your aura is just happy and whole and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, I've never even thought about doing the aura one. I don't know why. I didn't, when I look in the mirror, I don't see any holes. And you have one on your side, on your.
Do I?
Yes, you have a hole right here.
This one? This side?
The other side, yep, you have a hole right here.
Wow, you can, that is a gift. You can
And
see them.
That is completely fear inside of you. Swish it, get it out of there. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Breathe it out.
Removing
Breathe it,
the fear.
moving the fear. Breathe it in, take the fear and say, you are gone. You're not welcome in my body, and breathe it out. Let it go. And it's gone.
That is so cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. I haven't done mine today, so maybe I need to redo mine.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's amazing. It's not a fun gift sometimes to have.
Yes, I'm sure. Margaret.
But that's okay. God gave it to me, so he wants me to
Yeah.
use it. That's what we want. So when because there's so many things, y'all, that we can do with this machine. Now, Barb's already been enlightened with this machine because her daughter has the huge one that you have.
Yeah.
She has people coming to her from all over everywhere. So, Barb, do you have a handheld?
No, I do not. I just go to Erin.
Yeah. That's
But
amazing.
she doesn't have the small ones, but
Mhm.
she does have a remote that she gives to some of her clients. And she has a client that got Bell's palsy, and she uses it every day, and it's helped her a lot.
Oh, wow. There's
That's
so many
amazing.
things. There are just so many things.
Yeah, one of her clients had stage 4 cancer. This is the large ale, that $38,000 one.
Yeah.
But a good friend of hers came down with cancer, and the Mayo Clinic refused to treat her because she was too advanced. But my daughter allowed her to come to her house every morning and get a Frex. That's what they call it. She got a Frex, and within 2 months, she was riding her bike to Erin's house. It was a tumor in the stomach, so she couldn't even stand up. It was too painful. And within 4 or 5 months, she went back to Mayo Clinic, and they said, we can treat it now.
Wow. That is amazing.
So yeah, and she's still around. I think it's been 2 years now, and it was terminal. They wouldn't even treat her. So this frequency is amazing work.
It is. It is.
It really is. I've had a couple of there's different practitioners, there's different modalities out there. There's even different like devices. Someone had some device that you put your hand on it and it can read your chakras and tell you like which one you're really high in, which one you're really low in, and then it tells you what your like your frequency is vibing at basically. And she checked mine and then she was like, okay, let's check the frequency of it. And she was like, whoa, I've never seen anybody have it this high before. She was like, what are you doing? And so it was just another proof of like, it's working. And then another practitioner, same thing, she had something similar. She checked my frequency and was just like, you're like off the charts. It's just this device. It is
Yes.
really working.
Now, I got my big box in, and it said that we have to have some of those things out in the sun. We have no sun. We have snow.
Mm.
What else can you use? A hot light, like that I use for my plants?
So it doesn't need to be like the actual sunlight, like the actual sun. It just needs to be out, put it out on your porch, don't put it on a windowsill or inside a car, but just put it outside where even though it's cloudy, that's okay. Even though it's cloudy, snowing, that's okay. Just make sure it is, even just put it out like on the snow or whatever on your porch where it can at least can have some kind of sun-ish.
Okay.
Or lightning storm is a great one too. Anytime there's a lightning storm, put it out there too.
And it's every 2 weeks, right? That you need to put the insoles or the bracelet or the
Yes.
water sticks. We can actually do with a light though.
Water sticks you can boil in hot water.
Oh,
So
okay.
put those in hot water. I just took my bracelet off literally just a minute ago.
I got mine. I got my big, huge box. I was so excited.
Oh, good. Another thing you can do is, I don't have mine right now. You can twist the bracelets, just kind of like this.
Oh, okay.
Do that every couple of days, just once, and it just kind of recharges it. That's another option you could do.
Barb, the training on this is we are under Jess. And so you would be, if you bought it from me or your daughter, it would be their downline. And so they train their downline And it's really, for me, it was very, very hard, and I'm still having a few problems because I learned backwards from everybody else, and I have to have two things to learn from. So, but it comes with several books, and I have a lot of information. Just has information, and you watch like Solex does theirs. They have a Solex one once a week, and then Jess has one for our team, our High Vibe team, once a week, and we just all, it's like a big huge community that comes together that works with everybody, and it's really beautiful. I mean, Jess is amazing with this stuff.
Thank you. Yes, the another thing that because there wasn't any training when I started it. It
Oh,
was just I just joined and I just kind of had to figure it out. I just dove all in. I luckily I live close to the headquarters, so I'm close with them. I've talked to them. I went and did the theta beds for an entire month. They do a whole bunch of other stuff. Maybe your daughter is familiar with that too. There's these spinning beds, the theta chamber. Me and my baby did that together for a month. So I was there a lot, asking a lot of questions. I learned a ton from it. And I created some free trainings that we have some videos, step-by-step instructions that I've provided for anyone on my team just to help them. Because that's what's hard is some people learn more watching it. Some people want to watch me doing it. Some people want to just read the instructions. So I'm trying to help every kind of learner out there. I want to help just make it as simple as possible. And Solex now has come out with basic training and phase 1 training. So you're able to read the reports and you'll be able to professionally give your opinion and be credible for it. So you'll have an actual certificate from Solex where you can recommend the certain supplements or, do this or do that, whatever per person.
And yes, Barb, it is constantly updating. Mine's just having a little problem because I run it all the time and I don't even turn it off. So I'll have to do that to make sure. Now, phase 1 is where Solex does training for us. And phase 1 just is where they're teaching a deeper in depth, right? Is that
Yes.
Okay.
More in depth of how to read the reports, because the colors 1 through 9 are kind of confusing for a little bit, and trying to understand what do they mean. Am I too high or too low? Which one should I if you're a practitioner, you're like, which one should I kind of address on myself, work on first? So they help give a lot of answers of which ones mean what and what to do. If say you have something like bed bugs show up on your reports, it's kind of alarming. Some people will freak out, but it means certain different things. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are like on you need to like burn all your clothes. It means a lot of different things. So they go into detail of what it actually means. Or say the tarantula pulls up and you're like, I know I've never been that close to one before. It usually just means it's the frequency of it from any food that you've had shipped from who knows where, we don't know, or what is there. It's just the frequency of it is pulling up on your body. And so they help kind of go over how to read the report and things like that.
I went in to pay for my phase 1. For some reason, it took me to Rizuku. Is that where it's supposed to take me?
I don't think so. I think it just takes you.
Yeah.
Let me pull mine up real fast.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go in except for the Rizuku, and I thought,
yeah, actually it does. It does take you there. It takes you to app.rizuku.com. So just put in your email address, and then click next.
Okay.
And then it should just be steps of how to purchase it. I think it'll just take your card, or it'll just take whatever card you have on file. I think that's what it does.
Okay. And
make sure. Make sure that email is the same one as the one when you signed up. Otherwise, they won't recognize you. They'll think it's someone foreign.
And also they have come out, I saw Julia the other day, and Justin and I are going to talk about how you can add your own supplements, right? And then see if you actually need them that day or not, or
Exactly.
okay. Because I don't get that at all. But you said you did a tape on that, right? A video.
Yes, I did one a while ago, but I'm gonna redo it because it's amazing. It's hard. Okay, let me back up. It's pros and cons to the updates is if you're doing videos like me, I have to now re-update them, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Let's just keep the updates coming because every update has been amazing, beneficial. There hasn't been anything where I'm like, why are we doing that? Everything is like been amazing. So, but my videos need to be updated now. So I just need to redo the video.
Okay,
But
thank you.
there's a supplement library. Let me just show you real fast though.
Okay.
So
Oh, mine doesn't
Um,
look like that.
this is the drop down box, drop down supplement library. It should take you right here.
Let's look at that
If
one.
you're not seeing these, you just need to add them into,
Mine's not even coming up with the supplement library.
go to your name,
Hmm.
drop down. It should be the very top one.
Oh, geez, Louise.
It's okay. It's okay. There's a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yes, there's a lot here. So add the plus button and then you put in just the description of it. Say you want to do your essential oils, just put the name, On Guard, essential oil,
Okay.
and then when you scan it in, it's going to look like this. You just stick it on top of it
Okay.
and it's copying the exact frequency of whatever, if it's a vitamin, if it's a essential oil, crystal, whatever it is, it copies the exact frequency, saves it. And then when you speak for that 10 seconds, it will say, okay, you need On Guard today, or you need vitamin D, C, or this homeopathic, or whatever.
That is just so cool. It is really worth having in your home because the first month, I thought I was going to pull my hair out because I just I couldn't wrap my head around it. I guess really because it took me a long time to be able to allow the other to occur and all these other modalities that we do. But when I first got it, it was just very overwhelming. And thank you for walking me through.
Yes, of
So much.
course.
I mean, God bless you, Jess. I mean, you probably got tired of Jesus. Is she ever gonna learn this?
No, I totally understand. So no problem at all.
It is really great, and I think every home in the whole world should have one of these because boy, um it makes a huge difference. I mean, I have had trouble sleeping since I was a child of two, and I've never slept well. It took almost 3.5 weeks for this to get me to sleep. But sleeping through the night, 10 hours sleep, and waking up not feeling in so much pain has been more than amazing. To get up and not have, tears running down your face and you can't breathe. And it's amazing.
That is amazing.
It's helped so much. It's helped the tumors in my breast go down.
Good. That's so amazing.
That's working. I need to work on some other things that we found out about, but I know it will help, and I have no doubt that will help. And with the modalities that we use with body code, emotion code, Reiki, numbers, the meridians, the chakras, everything that we do, it just complements it so much more.
Absolutely.
And it's just everybody should have one. And I'll just keep saying that to everybody. You need to have one.
Yes, I'm the same way. I feel like everyone should have these in their home. They can help with kids, grandkids, spouse.
Or like for the holidays, if you're having a bunch of company and not
Oh my
everybody gets
yes.
along. Oh my Lord. Frequencies. I'm gonna be running in Colorado. They're not gonna know I'm running them, but I'm running them.
Yep, exactly. Just run into the whole house and then everyone's just going to be getting along better and
No
everything.
fighting.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Jess. I really appreciate you coming on and talking to us about the
Yes.
AO scanner. This is just amazing device. Does
Yes.
anybody else have any questions, please? Everybody's good? On the phone, do you have any questions for us? You can unmute or write if you have anything. Right. Then let's all just once again to give grace, because we don't want to do anything without not giving grace. Let us just pray and thank Him. Holy Father, we are so very grateful for you being here with us tonight and showing us this beautiful AO scanner frequency machine. And we want to thank Jess from our heart and keep blessing her as you bless us. In your holy name, Lord, we thank you for being present. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for having me. And let Cynthia, or I know I can help Cynthia get you guys all signed up. If you decide that you want to get it, or if you want to try a free scan, I can help you. She can come on the call too, and we can help you guys out with that.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna